October 2015, CIA Headquarters, Virginia. John Brennan receives a call from an unknown number. The caller sounds like a child and tells him that he has hacked into all of the CIA's systems. This would have been dismissed as a prank if it had been made to any ordinary person. But John Brennan wasn't just anyone. He was the director of the CIA, the most powerful intelligence agency in the world. Just calling him, let alone having his personal number, was a huge deal. But who was this kid? And how did a couple of teenagers bring a superpower like the United States to its knees without ever stepping out of their bedrooms? This is the story of two hackers who broke into the CIA systems, exposed government secrets, and sent the entire U.S. intelligence community into a panic. Even before this call, the CIA had already realized their systems had been compromised. An investigation revealed the call had originated from a 15-year-old boy in Leicester, England. This boy called himself Cracka and ran a hacking group named Crackas With Attitude. But Cracka wasn't alone in the hacking. There was a boy known online as Default. He is obsessed with video games and began modifying their code to cheat and win easily. He taught himself hacking from the internet and was inspired by a famous hacking group called Anonymous. They were often in the headlines, and their rebellious style fascinated Default. He started by hacking small websites, but aimed for something big. Soon he joined a hacking group named AnonSec, known for politically motivated cyber attacks. This group used a method called botnet attacks, spreading viruses that infected multiple computers and made them part of a larger controlled network. One of the computers in the botnet belonged to a Canadian medical college. Default hacked it and gained access to the school's financial records. He found that the college was still owed over $9 million in student fees. Default deleted the records, causing major disruption. This was his first successful hack, done for mischief. But his next attack came out of anger. In 2014, Denmark faced international criticism for its lenient stance on bestiality, which was technically allowed under Danish law. The law outraged animal rights activists worldwide. Default, who had a dog he dearly loved, was furious. He hacked Denmark's official government websites and posted blunt messages exposing their law to the world. He also used botnets to take down websites that supported the law. The hack sparked global outrage against Denmark, and the government was forced to repeal the law the next year. For the first time, Default saw his hacking achieve real-world impact. However, people credited Anonymous with the hack and not him. This upset him, but he kept going. At this point, Cracka and Default didn't know each other until a major event brought them together. Edward Snowden, a consultant for the NSA, discovered that the CIA was secretly collecting data on every internet user and using it without their knowledge. Snowden fled to Hong Kong fearing his life and exposed the CIA's surveillance to journalists. The revelations shook the world and angered many. Both Default and Cracka found a common enemy. Reacting to this, Cracka and Default connected. Default wanted revenge for the loss of citizen privacy. Cracka wanted to retaliate for American attacks in the Middle East. The duo's first target was James Clapper. He was the director of national intelligence, and they leaked his personal information online. But they wanted a bigger name, and so they set their sights on John Brennan himself. Cracka began researching Brennan online and found a phone number registered with Verizon. Then, posing as a Verizon employee, he called the company's tech team. He claimed to need account details because the internal computer systems were down, a plausible excuse for needing manual assistance. When Verizon asked for a V code, an internal identifier for Verizon employees, Cracka supplied a fabricated code. Verizon accepted this and proceeded to provide sensitive information. Within minutes, Verizon handed over Brennan's account number, address, and even the last 4 digits of his credit card. Cracka now had everything. Cracka used those details to reset Brennan's email credentials. Inside were top-secret documents, social security numbers of other agents, and classified instructions. Brennan soon learned his email had been compromised, but by then, it was too late. Cracka had already downloaded everything. America was in shock, and the CIA was humiliated. The intelligence community went into emergency mode. While Cracka remained at large, Default, being a U.S. resident, started panicking. In a drunken moment, he confessed to a friend that he was involved in the CIA hack. That mistake proved fatal. He knew it was just a matter of time. The FBI raided Default's home and arrested him. During interrogation, he revealed Cracka's identity, leading to Cracka's arrest in the UK with help from British police. The hackers' real names were Kane Gamble, aka Cracka, age 15, and Justin Gray Liverman, aka Default, age 23. Despite their ages, the consequences were real. Kane was sentenced to 2 years in a youth detention facility, and Justin received 5 years in prison for related crimes, though not directly involved in hacking Brennan. Today, they both are free, and now pursuing careers in cybersecurity. They were kids with laptops, rage, and a cause. They didn't do it for money. They did it to make a point, to show the world that no system is unbreakable, not even the CIA. But were they heroes or criminals? That's up to you to decide. Let us know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable true stories.